consider God as like this big, multifaceted diamond. And you can find out the nature of one part of the facets, but you still haven't explored the whole diamond of the divine diamond. So many different. Another way would be, let's say you've got 4 blind men, and they approach an elephant, and then they say, oh, we want to figure out what is this elephant. So they one blind man touches the leg of the elephant, and he's hugging, and he's like, oh, elephant must be a treat. And the other one is like touching the trunk, and he's thinking, oh, it must be, I don't know, a carrot or something.
A
Snake, whatever it is, and then in each part, the blind man's touching, and he thinks the elephant's a different thing. And he's right, but he's wrong. So then what happens? Along comes a wise man whose eyes are opened, and they can see the whole elephant. And they say, you guys are all right, but you're all wrong. That's not it. Same thing goes for divinity. I can approach it from one path, but it does not mean I have the entire picture. Hence, for me, following what is called the Purna path. Purna means wholeness, completeness, understanding the whole elephant. And that's serious business. I mean, you have to dedicate yourself if you want to find that out. We're going to start with a small approach, which is also a fundamental approach. How do you divinize this body? There have been saints that have changed their bodies, their physical bodies, into light bodies. Swami Purna is one of them. He is an immortal being. No one knows how old he is. He can release his body at any point, at any time he wants. So if you're going to learn how to create a light body, find someone who has already achieved that. Otherwise, your source is maybe not so credible. Find someone who's experiencing that which you want to achieve. Doesn't it make sense? Mm-hmm. Another way to say it, you could say, well, I don't need a teacher. If you want to become a master carpenter, what are you going to do? Search on Google? You have to find a master carpenter to teach you how to become a master, do you not? Otherwise, it's going to take you a long, long time. You may not achieve it in this lifetime. So I said, if I'm going to really know spirituality, I must have a guide. My mind can't just catalyze spirit out of nothing. It's too entrenched in darkness, in duality, in ignorance. My mind is not so smart. It does not see the whole picture. It sees from these tiny little eyes, which is a speck in the entire universe. I'm talking about spirit as infinity. This character cannot know infinity. I have to break down this character, which is a veil, in order to know infinity. I am the veil. Interesting statement, isn't it? I didn't realize I am the veil. When the I is gone, you see infinity. But the you is a capital U. The great you. So you see from the eyes of all beings. You've even heard some masters, a bird is flying over and the disciples look at it and said, look at the bird. And the master is saying, I am seeing from the eyes of the bird down onto earth. Oh, look at the grasshopper, but I am the grasshopper. So on and so forth. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. A totally different perspective than a normal human being has. So radical that our mind cannot understand it. And you know why? Because our mind was built by that power. It is the the source of our mind. You cannot understand the source of your mind because your mind is limited to its own perspective. Therefore, when the mind falls, when it dissolves, then reality is revealed to you.